I'm Tony Tucker, headmaster of Hickory Valley Christian School in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Founded in 1980, Hickory Valley Christian School is a highly accredited K3 through 5th grade private school. We're accredited by the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools, Advanced Ed, and the Southern Association of Independent Schools. At Hickory Valley Christian School, our approach is to teach your child at their point of need. We accomplish this through a low pupil-teacher ratio of approximately 12 to 1. Our teachers interact with your children on a daily basis and get to know them and their learning styles as opposed to teaching to the middle of the class. At Hickory Valley Christian School, we are profoundly Christian, but if you visit us, you'll find students of other faiths as well as other nationalities. This better reflects our community and the world in which we live. Hickory Valley Christian School is a member of the Independent School Conference, fielding teams in cross-country, soccer, and basketball. I would love the opportunity to talk with you more about Hickory Valley Christian School and the possibility of partnering with you in the education of your child. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Amberly Smith, and welcome to K3 at Hickory Valley. In K3, we learn through play. Studies have shown that children learn best when they are playing. We use themes to drive our curriculum in K3. Themes such as bears, where we do a teddy bear picnic, animals, where we do a jungle safari out on our playground. It is our goal in K3 for your child to build a firm foundation for their educational career.
Welcome to the land of K4. My name is Cathy Shultz and I am the lead K4 teacher here at Hickory Valley Christian. In our classroom, we strive to provide a developmentally appropriate program that nurtures academic excellence. This looks different for each student. Some of our students enter K4 in a place where numbers and letters are just beginning to take on some kind of meaning, whereas others are starting to tackle things such as beginning addition and reading. Although we do study all of the typical curricular areas like math, reading, science, social studies, language arts, Bible, art, music, PE, and Spanish, we also throw in some extras like cooking and gardening. Overall, we seek to provide a developmentally appropriate program with strong academics that help foster that love of learning. We would love to have your little one come and join us here.
In kindergarten, we like to learn and have fun too while we're doing it. We have a lot of hands-on activities, especially the math. You can do a lot of hands-on with that. And we also have the option when a child needs to or has already progressed to a higher level that they can go to the first grade classroom, say for reading, if they needed to go to a higher level. They would be able to go to the first grade classroom that's just right here in the modular. Then in the afternoon, Ms. Towers,
I take over and I reinforce what they did in the morning. I do that through science. We do social studies. We do a lot of hands-on activities and a lot of games. And so I can follow up with what they've done in the morning with an enrichment activity in the afternoon as well.
So come join us.
Come join us.
First grade is such an incredible year of firsts. This is the very beginning of their academic school career. And we just have a lot of fun and discover new things and learn an awful lot. One of the really amazing things we get to do is during our space unit, we get to go on an outer space adventure. We get to learn a rocket ship. Kids always remember that one. Another really fun tradition we have in the first grade is we learn the first few songs from Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. By the end of it, they know their 12 tribes of Israel, and they're singing some of my favorite musical numbers at the same time. It's wonderful. And I just think one of the most powerful things as a first grade teacher that I get to see is some of these kids come in the beginning of first grade, and they maybe have 1 or 2 sight words, can read simple sentences, but they leave being able to read these books, and some of them really big chapter books. It is such an amazing time to be a student and to be a teacher. It really is a privilege.
Welcome to second grade. I'm Miss Scott, and it's my 13th year here at teaching at Hickory Valley Christian, and I've got some darling second graders here with me to tell about our school.
Why would a child want to come to second grade at CCS?
Well, our reading class really offers a very calm and safe atmosphere so all students can learn. And then we also use something different that other schools might not do is we use illustrated classics, which are books that you've maybe heard of, like Jane Eyre or Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. And we use these books to really inspire reading, and the children really get interested in these wonderful plots and characters. And then by the end of the year, they are really mature, strong readers. What was your favorite classic that you read this year?
My favorite classic was Black Beauty because I love animals, and it's just really interesting.
That is a good one. Pierce?
My favorite classic is A Christmas Carol. I like the Tiny Tim is a good guy and he's really short.
Yes. What about the traditions, Pierce?
What are some traditions you do?
Well, after we read one of these fabulous books, we have a happy party where everyone gets to dress up as their favorite character, and they bring in all kinds of treats and delights, and we watch the Masterpiece Theater, which is so much fun. We really celebrate accomplishing these literary victories because so many moral things can be taught in these books, which is just wonderful for someone in second grade. We also, at Christmas time, all second graders read A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, and we learn all about him living in England, and then we all come dressed as our favorite character, and we eat by candlelight, and we have a delicious Fezziwig feast and play traditional English music. We also, in the spring, go to a museum called Tellus, where we mine for fossils and crack geodes, which is a really good time. What was your favorite tradition so far this year?
My favorite tradition so far this year was reading, and that is because I could not read. I could read, but I couldn't read that well. But now Miss Scott has helped me develop my reading skills.
That's great. Did you like Tellus or do you like Dickens?
I kind of like both.
Like both. What about you?
I love second grade because I have Miss Scott as a teacher, and I love the field trip Tellus because it's just really good.
So please come visit us, and there was going to be more information on my website. And cheers. Thanks for watching.
Third grade is a year full of memories. When your grandchildren come to HVCS, they'll have some of the same memories that your children will. We at Hickory Valley in the third grade try to zoom in on all the gifted areas of your child. Does your child like science? They get to participate in a science fair using the scientific method step by step, and then they get to present it as the whole school participates in the science fair. Is your child musically talented, or drama, or artistic? Well, we address all those great areas also. In third grade, our children learn to play the flutophone. They also make nativity puppets, and then they use those puppets in a drama depicting the events of Christ's birth in Luke 2. The World's Fair is a favorite topic in third grade. They each have a poster in the shape of Africa. They go to the computer lab and research using their computer skills to find out different facts about their country. And then they paste them on the outline of Africa. Also, math is a great subject in third grade. They learn the multiplication tables, and we attempt to address all the special needs of each child. If your child's a visual learner, we have special posters. If they learn musically and by auditory means, we have a song that's been created right here at Hickory Valley, written for our school especially. It's not unusual to come into the classroom and seeing the kids have bags on their feet, skating to the song, Skate to the Eights. Bible, of course, is one of the most important subjects. We try to incorporate that in all different grades. Our class starts out the year by choosing a tribe of the 12 tribes, dressing in costume, biblically, and then traveling to the Promised Land. We end up having milk and graham crackers. Of course, the Promised Land is a land flowing with milk and honey. And then we have verses that we memorize each week, and we also transpose that to the everyday life in always accenting the character qualities that God teaches us.
Year, and it's the first year that we really encourage the students to become independent from their parents and to take more responsibility for their own work. We study Europe throughout the school year. We start with the explorers all the way through the 13 colonies and to westward expansion, and we do lots of fun things in social studies and science.
The fourth grade field trips enhance those activities in social studies and science. We take a trip to Tremont up in the Great Smoky Mountains where we do a lot of hands-on activities, a lot of hiking, looking for salamanders in streams, which the children seem to love. We also take a trip later in the year to Nature's Classroom, which is in Mentone, Alabama. There we do exciting things as build a Burma bridge out of rope, go through the split rock cave, and then they pull you out of a hole, an opening there that the children just seem so afraid of at first, and then it's so exciting that they finally have accomplished something that they were afraid to do earlier. We also take other trips to do some drama activities down at the Tivoli or the Memorial Auditorium if the occasion arises. So we just have a lot of fun times. These trips, the one to Tremont is for 3 days, and we end up where just the teachers and no parents. It's just the students. So that helps them become a little bit more independent of that time. When we go to Nature's Classroom, parents are invited and get to do some of the activities with the children. It's a lot of fun.
Fifth grade is the best year at Hickory Valley Christian School. It's their final year. And the kids, some of these kids have been together since they were 4 years old. And they really are like a family. And they love being together in school and out of school. And their favorite thing to do is go to Tybee Island and study marine biology. We go for 4 days, and they really, really love being together. They usually say that's the highlight of their experience at Hickory Valley. Being in the 5th grade also means that you get to be the captains of our cross-country team, our basketball team, our soccer team. They love to perform in our drama performances and with the choir. And they also get to take leadership roles in K-Kids Club and the National Elementary Honor Society.
5th grade is also about refining their skills for middle school to prepare them to be better students in that new step of their educational life. If we work on organizational skills, writing in their agenda, looking at their agenda on a daily basis, checking out the website, meeting deadlines. We write essays and try to improve those tremendously, as well as completing a science project using our scientific methods. At the end of the year, students are required to write essay on what Hickory Valley School has meant to them. And this allows them to reflect back on all the years they've attended, all the experiences they've been engaged in, and hope that they leave with just wonderful memories of their elementary school years.